Hello and welcome to Las Vegas. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sean from Miles to Memories, and it's time for another construction update of Las Vegas construction in 2021. So many exciting projects coming to Las Vegas. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that thumbs up button, leave a comment. Let me know which of these construction projects is most exciting for you. This is the MSG Sphere, and it is under construction, supposed to open in 2023. This massive theater is a partnership between Venetian and Madison Square Garden. And as you can see, the Sphere is starting to take shape. It used to be much smaller, and now it is finally taking that shape as it will be when it opens. This is a look back to September of 2020, and it has made a lot of progress since then. This is what it will look like when it's all done. A state-of-the-art theater experience, 17,000 seats, and a cost of $1.66 billion to build this. And that was before COVID, so we don't know if that's gone up or if they've had further issues. The screens inside this will span 5 football fields, and it is a crazy project, including these 16 roof trusses that will support a total of 21,000 tons when they're all finished. This project is very exciting, one of many, and you'll see a lot of the projects in this video, in this shot, the new convention center expansion, Fontainebleau Resorts World, but this one is one I'm most excited about. I feel like it's gonna change the Vegas skyline forever. And this is an interesting look at it from Encore Tower, from my room there. And you can see how the monorail sort of zips through this area. You have the Wynn employee parking garage just to the side of the Sphere, the Wynn Golf Club across the way, and the airport in that shot. What do you think about this Sphere? Let me know in the comments. I think that this is a project that people are going to travel all over to see, and I can't wait to see a show, to see a performance here. Let me know what you think. Now let's move over to the convention center. The Majestic Non Gaming Hotel was announced just a couple of months ago, and hopefully it will happen in this area. No construction has begun yet, but you will be able to see exactly why this hotel may be getting built. The location is absolutely perfect, sitting just steps from the expansion of the Las Vegas Convention Center. And speaking of the convention center, this is the West Hall. I've showed you it before, but now the construction fences are down and we can get really close to the building. This is a beautiful atrium area. All of the screens have been installed inside, trying to give you a little bit of a look inside now, but it is pretty much done. In February, they said they were 99% complete. This would have been done far sooner, of course, if not for COVID, but there hasn't been any demand, so they've slowed construction significantly. Those screens inside are new. Really nice to see this area getting completely finished. This guy was taking the opportunity to take pictures of his car, and this is a stunning building. I love the architecture. I love how it fits in with this area. Right next door is Siegel's Bagelmania. Bagelmania been in Vegas for quite a long time. Really good bagels and good food. They're building this new location, and I love this architectural style. Let me know what you think about it. Really nice. It sits just steps away from the expansion, and this looks to be very close to opening, maybe in the next month or two. One giant news item or newsworthy item with the convention center expansion is the Las Vegas Convention Center Loop, which is the Boring Company's Tesla Loop system. And this is one of the 3 stations. This is the area near the expansion, and this is station number 1, actually. And the Teslas will come out of this tunnel. They'll either be Model X or Model 3 shuttles to begin with. They'll park, people will get in, and then they will go around the other way. Pretty simple. You can see the tunnel's not too wide, just basically wide enough for a car. This system cost $52.5 million, was paid for by the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority. It will take about a minute to go from one side of the convention center to the other, and it will not cost anything. Completely free when this opens. Should be sometime pretty soon. Fun fact, Miami's mayor was just out here in Las Vegas touring these tunnels, trying to bring a similar system over to Miami, out into Florida, And as we know, this is just the beginning of the Vegas Loop, which is a system that will run all over the city. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But this is the tunnel going in. This is pretty much done. A little bit of construction ongoing. We've seen plenty of testing here of the vehicles. So this should be good to go whenever the convention center can open. The Las Vegas Convention Center West expansion takes a lot of the land that was the former Riviera, but a lot of it sits on the land that was the landmark, and you see the landmark sign right there. This gives you a good perspective on how massive this expansion is. And it also affects the old convention center. Here is a look at the second station in that line. This will be underground. This is the middle station, so it's underground. Kind of like that subway type feeling, something we don't have typically in Las Vegas. Can't wait to get down there and ride this as well. Are you excited to get on the LVCC loop? Are you excited for the Vegas loop? If you're at the convention center, they're doing vaccinations there right now. They have a beautiful model that shows you the expansion along with the old convention center. And here is what the Vegas loop will look like all the way to downtown at the top. You can see almost every strip casino will eventually have their own station if this gets built. It also goes off airport to places like Rio and the Palms, and of course to the airport. What do you think about this? Are you excited for this system? Hopefully it gets built. Now let's jump out to Henderson, Nevada. And I'm really excited for this one. Eldorado is one of the most historic casinos in all of the Vegas Valley. It's the first casino by the Boyd brothers, and it was sold by Boyd Gaming late last year to DeSimone Gaming, and the Eldorado is now going to be known as the Pass. It reopens on April 1st, 2021 at 7 p.m., and gone are the old colors of the Eldorado, which I'll show you in just a minute. And you have these very modern blues and whites. I think it looks really nice and is a great addition here to downtown Henderson, Water Street. You can see there's still some trim work to be done here, and I expect that this will be painted dark blue, this wood, as we saw on the other side of the building. Not my favorite look, but overall pretty good. And I feel like they took a property that definitely looked dated on the outside and made it look just a little bit nicer. This is a look at Eldorado just a couple of months ago. And you can see the brown exterior with the maroon highlights. I feel like this new color scheme, definitely an improvement over Eldorado. Let me know what you think. When this casino opens on April 1st, it will feature 350 slot machines, 24-hour dining in their new Amelia's Cafe, plus a fine dining Italian restaurant. And they'll also be running a shuttle 7 days a week between their Railroad Pass property and this one. Probably only about a 15-minute drive between the two, but interesting that they're going to create that synergy there. Another look as we drive by downtown Henderson, getting some love. So exciting. Now we move to a different part of Henderson. This is Green Valley Ranch, home of the Henderson Event Center and the Green Valley Ranch Casino and the district. All together, they're going to make this entertainment district that will include this beautiful facility, which will have 6,000 seats and be home to the Henderson Silver Knights hockey team, which is playing their inaugural season here in Las Vegas at the Orleans Arena, but will move into this Henderson Event Center next year for the 2022-23 season. This is coming along quite nice since the last time we saw this back in December. Look at this. Much progress has been made. Very, very exciting. This is just a few miles from my house, and this will be my local team. Good to see these improvements happening quickly, and great news for the city of Henderson, which will have not only its own hockey team, but this state-of-the-art facility for other events that replaced a very underutilized outdoor amphitheater. Good news all around. Of course, the big news in Las Vegas now is Virgin Hotels Las Vegas opening March 25th, 2021. And this is what it looks like right now, right before opening, just days before they open the doors. The walls are down, the fences are down, and this is that brand new entryway that they have advertised so heavily to go with their desert theme. Virgin Hotels Las Vegas replaces Hard Rock Hotel, which opened in 1995. It will feature 1,504 rooms spread across the Canyon, Opal, and Ruby Towers, with a casino run by Mohegan Sun out of Connecticut, if you've ever been to the Mohegan Sun Casino. And the design elements, a modern design with a desert oasis theme. Mark and I talked on MTM Vegas this past week about what we thought about the interior, some of the pictures we had seen. Make sure to check that out. Mixed feelings about what this looks like on the inside, but I can't wait to judge it for myself in person. And this is a nice way to go. The sign's not too big. Being off strip, this isn't a huge, overwhelming property, and hopefully it will be something very well received. This area was where the former Hard Rock Cafe sat. They tore that down, rebuilt this entrance, and it looks like it's going to be a rideshare pickup area out here. Definitely just a parking lot where the Hard Rock Cafe once stood, right on the corner of Harmon and Paradise. Virgin Hotels Las Vegas, just a few days away. Now we move to the North Strip and the SAHARA Las Vegas. Very nice property. It's undergoing a $150 million renovation after it was just renovated just a few years ago as the SLS. Tons of great things happening here. This may be my favorite under-the-radar casino on the Las Vegas Strip. The decor is beautiful. The venues are all beautiful. And now they are finishing this last part, which is their strip frontage. They're going to install 4 new restaurants here, including the very famous Chicky and Pete's. Chicken and Pete's known for their crab fries, for Philly cheesesteaks, lobster rolls, stuff like that. I know a lot of people from Philadelphia are seriously excited about this. What I'm excited about is the way that they're redeveloping this strip frontage. They're adding a lot more space and a lot more outdoor dining. So you're gonna have patios, kind of flex space, as you can see here. And we'll check behind the construction wall right now, kind of give you an idea of what they're doing. A lot of space out here. It should be a nice place to eat. And this is a very quiet area of the Las Vegas Strip, although I expect with Resorts World opening, you'll see a lot more traffic coming here. For those who remember Speed the Ride, they used to exit the building right on the corner, right where that screen is, and then come out here, make a turn, go all along Las Vegas Boulevard. That whole area, that whole strip frontage of SAHARA now being completely redeveloped. Jasmine and I have been to the SAHARA several times in the last few months. It's a great place to hang out if you want to gamble. The restaurant situation's a little bit mixed right now until all of this is done. They're also renovating their pool area, and you can get an exotic rental right out front as well. Definitely check this out on your next trip. You'll be surprised. Now for a quick look at Fontainebleau, or the Drew, which recently was sold. And we're going to take a look at this and the construction on Las Vegas Boulevard, because so much is being torn up here. And this is a 4-year project on Las Vegas Boulevard where essentially every part of the strip will be completely redone. In this area, they are adding lanes and widening it and doing a ton. This goes all the way up to the stratosphere, and it's a mess, as low as 1 lane in certain locations. In this shot, you can see the old curb, the old edge of the street, and then you see a new kind of section and the new sidewalk. This is one of the examples of where they made Las Vegas Boulevard wider. But as you can see, it's been completely torn up here, and it is quite a mess. More construction shots of the strip as we see Fontainebleau, the Drew, just in the distance. This property right here, this corner, is where Riviera once stood. Fontainebleau, now been sitting there abandoned for well over 10 years. Recently sold to Koch Industries, and in that document, the property was valued at $615.5 million. And hopefully the new owners Koch Industries will redevelop it. One interesting aspect of it is partnering with Koch Industries was Jeffrey Soffer, who is one of the original developers. One area that could definitely be improved upon or renovated is Slots of Fun, owned by Circus Circus owner Phil Ruffin. It sits right next to Circus Circus and just steps away from Resorts World. I walked through there just to give you an idea of what the casino looks like. It's now 49 years old. It was built by Jay Sarno, who built Circus Circus and Caesar's Palace. And it now, 49 years later, still sitting here, still surviving. Look at that carpet. I'll give you a closer look at it a little bit later, but this is old school Vegas. I have to think that this is going to get renovated, going to get improved. I always wondered why they didn't incorporate this better into Circus Circus, sort of build it into the Circus Circus building, considering that it's now considered to be a part of Circus Circus. But you can see very modern machines. Look at this old school carpet here at Slots of Fun. Very festive, very Vegas. Have you been into Slots of Fun lately? Let me know. And finally, we have Resorts World Las Vegas. At a cost of $4.3 billion, this is the most expensive resort ever built on the Las Vegas Strip or in Las Vegas. And it's the first one since Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas over 10 years ago. It's owned by Genting, which is a company based in Malaysia. And one of the things I'm most excited about is the famous food street eats that are gonna come here. They are recreating the hawker centers of Singapore and Malaysia with 16 different food stalls. And we know this has been tried other places before, but hopefully it'll work here. It seems like they're gonna bring authentic mixture of Eastern and Western food, and I'm really excited for that. Other than that, you will notice that they have made significant progress to this exterior portion, and you can now walk on that side of the street. So you can get really close here. Lots of landscaping going in. Still a lot of work to be done though, as they march towards a summer 2021 reopening. They are digging under the world to bring you there. It looks like a driveway that'll probably bring you back towards Valet and towards the garage. A lot to do in this area. Coming summer 2021, but still a lot left to accomplish as we sit here in March. We also learned recently that Resorts World Las Vegas will have a Katy Perry residency in its 5,000-seat theater. There are rumors that Celine Dion could be coming in 2022 to the same thing. So they are making splashes with unique concepts, high-end facilities, and interesting entertainment. All together, they're really spending money, and I can't wait to see what this looks like. Can't wait to drive under that tunnel into Resorts World. All of these projects are so exciting, so much coming into Las Vegas in 2021 as we rebound coming out of the pandemic. Let me know what you think about these projects. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.